all this lecture recording, I mean, the lectures are my intellectual property. I work so hard on them. And I really want my students to come to my lectures. I feel like if I just record them, no one will come.
Well, Anna, I think you might be making something of an assumption there. A couple of years ago, the faculty did do a trial in one unit of study. They ran the unit without lecture recording 1 year. The following year, they ran the same unit in the same form with lecture recording, and there was no drop-off at all.
You sure?
Yes, I've taught for many years with lecture recordings, and the students attend. They use the recordings not to replace attendance, but to review the materials. Why do you think we should or should not record lectures?
I mean, there's clearly the case that some students with disabilities need them recorded, but I think it's very hard to tell the difference between those that really have disabilities and those that are just pretending because they don't want to come to class.
Right, okay. So, having dealt with the idea that there's a drop-off in attendance, I think we can move to the idea of learning and improving learning. Now, the whole idea of the university is to be an inclusive learning environment. That means that we address all learning needs. If somebody has some kind of challenge in their life at a particular moment, or has an ongoing disability, their ability to learn is going to be different from somebody sitting next to them. So an inclusive learning environment is one where we can take simple measures to make sure we address the learning needs of all kinds of learners.
So I guess their attention might be a bit interrupted, so if they can listen to the lectures again, they can sort of take the information on board in their own time. Sometimes they might need to hear it more than once.
Absolutely right. The ways we learn vary between people and also occasions. There could be all kinds of factors involved, from something intense happening in a person's life to a particular kind of disability that affects their ability to maintain attention in ways that other people might take for granted, or indeed to retain knowledge that they did actually take in that event. Now, in those situations, being able to review lecture material is absolutely critical. A lecture is a live event. It's one-to-many where information is imparted. There's no detriment to anybody delivering a lecture to be able to record that lecture just to make sure that information does finally get across to people who need to use it.
I might give it a try and see if it makes a difference this time.
Please do, because it's an absolutely critical step in the teaching process. Without that kind of framing of knowledge that we get in lectures, we can't think and develop as individual learners and then share our ideas about the material to our full capacity in other forums like tutorials.
Thanks, Guy.
You're welcome.